Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Fantastic. Good to see you. How are you? How's life in the Musgrave household today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today. Yeah. Good.
We're
Good
doing
day today. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're on half term
Yeah, so
this week, so
yeah.
it's quite nice. Really feels a bit like holiday time for
What
us.
kind of things you up to?
We'll be going to the,
Yeah,
beach,
going to the beach.
most days.
Oh, yeah.
So, bit of gardening.
Bit of gardening. Yeah. Bit of barbecuing. So yeah.
Oh, that
Very
sounds all
holiday.
right.
No. Yes. Nice.
Is life okay then? Because obviously there's the whole medical world, which I presume has some demands on you at the minute. What's the latest with all that for you?
It's been very sort of strange in Devon, really. I mean, sort of the start of it all was, stressful, hectic, sorting loads of things out, and then actually nothing's ever really come to Devon.
Well,
So
to our
to
the
our,
bit where
our
our
bits of
practices
our practices have been
have
extremely
are
quiet.
being
So
spared.
so it's been very interesting time with lots of sort of changes and trying to sort things, sort of new processes out, and like I'm sure you found with the church as well. So it's been busy and stressful at times, but actually then at the moment it's all kind of really sort of died down and it's relatively quiet at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
So work
not too bad.
It was stressful worrying about what might happen, and then actually we just plodded along, and
It's been
praise
not too
God,
bad,
it's been
absolutely.
it's been reasonably okay where we work at least.
Brilliant. How's it worked with homeschool then? Who's been doing that?
So,
Because the kids they've still got a place at school.
Of course, that's all covered. Yeah.
So they've been going to school
on our working days.
But
we've dropped them off.
Mildly stressful thing has been is that they've been going to school, but they're not doing school work at school. So we're still getting sent the packages everyone else with work and stuff that everyone else is getting, and then so they've not been intensively schooled over the last few months.
Okay.
They're doing fine.
No, we're lucky. Eliza's only year 1, so we're it's not
you're not in a big exam year or anything.
It's a term of school at 6. So we're trying to catch up on reading and writing.
Good stuff. Guys, we love seeing you around, and we miss you because obviously we can't hang out together at the minute. And I'm sure most of us know you guys a fair bit, but we might not have actually sort of heard a bit of your story, your background, where you're from. Could you give us a few minutes each sort of on that?
Shall I go first? Yeah. So I'm originally from Manchester. That's where I grew up, had my childhood up there. I had relatives that sort of passed away now over the years, but grandparents and my aunt's still down here. So I spent a lot of my summers coming down to Devon and was always desperate to move down here. So it was kind of always in the background of a sort of life plan for me. And then so both of us did degrees first, and then met each other in Nottingham doing the graduate entry medical course, and got married in our second year of medical school. And then fortunately Katie liked the idea of Devon as well, and that's how we sort of ended up down here.
Great.
So we've been here since 2012 in Devon, which has been a very nice place to be.
Great. And you're from where, Katie, originally?
From where? Yes. Where in Hertfordshire.
There you go.
Yeah, where I grew up, and my parents still live there. So just left Hertfordshire to go to university, and stumbled across Chris in my 20s. And
what can you tell us what it was about his glorious all-round presence that did the magic?
I think
it shouldn't be this difficult, surely.
I like his quiet, understated kindness and gentleness, which I think is rare, and and he's a wonderful father. So we're very lucky, I think. Very lucky.
Good man, brilliant. With that, can I ask you about your sort of Christian journey as well? When did that start, and how's that been for you guys?
So I've got Katie really to thank for my faith. So I sort of grew up in a probably atheist household, but had a Church of England kind of upbringing. Weddings, funerals, the odd bits of Sunday school here, but really, didn't really know anything about it, and was, a bit very sure that I kind of knew, no, God doesn't exist, don't believe in that sort of stuff. But actually, and so when I met Katie, obviously sort of got chatting, and she invited me to come along to church. So I thought, okay, fine. And it was, it was a revelation to me. It was, what I'd kind of thought Christianity was. It wasn't, faith was. It wasn't. And it just was very clear to me, sort of over the course of a few months, really, that I had to, I was completely wrong, basically, and that I needed to sort of make significant changes and start kind of having a faith and following Christ. So, and I think without meeting Katie, it wouldn't never have happened. And it's not that Katie kind of pushed me along; she just invited me, and then it was a evangelical church with really good leaders, extremely faithful to the Bible, and it was really just that their preaching and sort of companionship that it just opened up God to me, and that was it was a very easy choice to make. I think once I kind of once I sort of knew what Christianity was really.
Good man, great stuff.
Yeah, so no, it was pretty amazing. I think if you had said to me, sort of as a 20-year-old, in 5 years' time you'll be, profess yourself as a Christian, I would have said, no, absolutely no chance. And there you go.
It gives us great encouragement as well, doesn't it, when we sort of see a world around us that perhaps doesn't look that interested.
Yeah,
the I guess particularly the young guys today. Well,
yeah.
Your testimony that the Lord can bring change.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right, brilliant.
Yeah.
Was there a particular verse or sermon or something that did it, or was it just more general?
It was just a kind of overwhelming volume of just everything, things, and reading about things, and it just feeling sort of right, and very easy to make that kind of sort of jump of faith, really, which you need to do as a Christian and profess.
Great stuff. Brilliant. Amen. Katie, so your journey obviously starts a bit earlier then.
I mean, I grew up going to church, and
sorry, somebody's poking in through the door. Hello, Becky. Well, my internet's working very well. Okay, well, I'm just talking little live link.
Hi, guys.
I won't be long. Won't be long. All right. Sorry, Katie.
That's all right. No worries. So I grew up going to Sunday school and went to two Christian schools, but my parents my mother's sort of a wavering, possibly Christian, who's sort of come and gone from church a bit over the years. So I think it was more family, friends, Christian sort of godmother. She's not actually my godmother, but sort of a godmother figure whose daughter I was very close to growing up, and we used to go on summer camps and Cypher Ventures, and went to ones that taught the Bible and explained the Bible. And I moved in my teens from feeling like an outsider at church because my family wasn't Christian enough or leading Sunday school or heavily involved in church roles. I always felt like an outsider, like I didn't belong, like I wasn't a Christian because they weren't doing things. And to actually, having verses opened up and things like, I can't remember exactly the verse that Chris has chosen, but things like everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved, like coming across verses like that in the Bible and thinking, actually, and having that taught, actually, you don't need to come from a Christian family or be, the one right at the front of church. it's open to everyone. And once I understood that, and felt that my heart was true, and God obviously just opened my eyes through friends and people praying for me, and stuck with me through thick and thin.
Great.
So, yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, thanks for sharing that, guys. It's really encouraging to hear both stories from different places, but the Lord's been at work. So fantastic. Before I forget, is there a favourite hymn or song that we can include in our service today?
Yes, we went through all of the ones that have been previously chosen. So our choice that we wanted to select was Before the Throne of God Above, because we felt like it's just a very reassuring hymn in this sort of time of uncertainty, that we can put our trust in God, and it's very secure.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, I've just been told I need to get off the internet, so perhaps I'll let you crack on as well in a moment. Before I go, there's anything you wanted to say to everybody before we sign off?
Just keep going. I think we're missing everyone, but I guess this is a time of testing for a lot of us, and hopefully God will be teaching us all important things through this. But keep going. Bigger than everything else. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. That's fantastic. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
No problem.
No worries.
No problem.
And we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah. Take care.
Take care.
See you.
God bless.
Bye.